public relations and GEO goes hand in hand and really well together, especially in this AI era. And this is what we're talking about in this episode. Bonjour. Hello, everyone. I'm Nata, host of the Nata PR School podcast. You're a successful entrepreneur or marketing manager, and you're about to launch a new product or service, or you've been selling your goods for quite some time, but you want to learn how to increase your visibility, get known, and reach more clients? At Nata PR, we deal with real clients every day, and we'll teach you simple, fun, and honest PR solutions. You'll learn easy steps to combine PR to social media right now. Keep listening, and let's get started. Bonjour, hello, and welcome to the Nata PR School, episode 260. Welcome, my PR friends. I'm really happy that you are joining me for this episode where we talk about public relations and GEO and how to combine those two to really pop those AI tools. Maybe you're like me, you're very curious about AI and what's happening out there. We know it. It's really transforming the world. And AI is, of course, transforming public relations. And of course, we will be talking about SEO because it's not dead, and GEO. So if you're not familiar with GEO, stay with me, my friend, and we'll be demystifying the whole thing today. So voila. What does GEO means? Well, you know, SEO. Let's go back to SEO for a second. SEO, because we've heard it so much, and you've probably hired people to help you be more visible, easy to find on Google, for example. SEO, the search engine optimization. In short, you know, this is when you have those backlink and people find you easily when they Google, they look for something on Google and then you pop. Then there's GEO. Very similar, search engine optimization. GEO, it's generative. Generative Engine Optimization. It's different, but they go together, of course. If you've been working on your SEO, you're not losing your time. Google, it won't disappear. People will still do some researches on Google, of course, but there's more and more people that do everything in their tool, in their AI tool, in Claude, Gemini, ChatGPT, Perplexity, and I'm sure there will be more appearing probably in the next coming years. So the goal is to be used inside the AI generated answer, because let's say we're looking for a US public relation agency or Canadian PR agency specialized in beauty. We want to pop. We want to be among the first five, first three, even the first if possible, of course. And that's a major shift. Before, someone would type how to write a press release in Google, and they would probably find some of my podcasts, some information, some of my blog, some of information that I have out there, and they would click on it. Today, the same person will probably ask ChatGPT, for example, to get a direct answer. Same thing. How do I write a press release? So if they don't find my material out there, it's not easy also to take and reproduce, like just broadcast in a way. if you have to think about your content to be able to be mentioned very easily by AI. So what do we do about it? First, SEO is not dead, of course, so keep doing it because it's going to be really, really smart. And of course, many of our SEO specialists out there now think about GEO at the same time. I have a podcast, an interview with Jordan, one of our experts we work with. I think it's probably the episode just before, so if you want to go look and listen to that episode. But the role is changing, of course. SEO becomes it's still there. It's more like a structure. So you always need what you've had, FAQ, good questions and answer on your website, strong domain authority. But this is where PR can help you with your domain authority, backlinks, a fast user-friendly website. So if your website takes forever to download images, maybe you have to think about simplifying your website. The more easy the information is going to be there, and then AI is going to capture it and, of course, propose it to the person that's doing some researches in AI, in ChatGPT, for example. You need to stop writing just for rankings. Some people did understand the SEO game and they were really good at creating blogs, like just create content for creating content. Then you have to think about what people are going to be looking for. It's very different. It's kind of the second layer, really. And this changes a lot of things to be picked up by AI. Your content needs to be mentionable, suitable. It has to be almost, for example, if you write, you're looking how to write a press release, and then you pop with a strong press release is built on 6 key elements, for example. So this is what's going to pop. So good chances some of my material might pop in AI. I know we do already, so which is great. So everything has to be clear, structured, simplified, so AI will love it. And of course, this is where PR comes very handy, because it will look at all these, let's say, media, important media online. If you've been featured, if you have this, you're kind of an expert mention, especially if you are a service. So PR can really, really help you. So next key point, try to answer questions directly. The more you are mentioned across different platforms, and it's going to start looking soon, if not already, on social media. So, of course, I know, like me, you're probably already on many platforms, but the more you're there, the more you're active, the more you think about answering questions and, creating content like this that's useful, that's going to be, and of course, you have to repeat it in different ways and put it out there. And it's kind of a lot of work, and public relations can really help you. We work with many SEO experts right now, and they want us to come on board because, even if they've done those blog posts and everything, now they want the domain authority. They want to be featured. They want their clients to be featured by top tier publications and media online, of course. So if you want to know more, you're curious about how to do it, how SEO that makes you discoverable, and GEO that makes you impossible to ignore. That's that's what it is. So SEO so you're discoverable, and GEO impossible to ignore. Voila. So you need both. We need both. You and I'm working on it really well because I really want to understand it, and it makes a huge difference. I know some clients find us now that wouldn't find us before because they are looking and typing specific questions in AI. So the winners today are not just the ones that ranked well. They are the more diverse one. The more if you have an expertise and it's on different platforms, it's mentioned by media. Of course, there's a lot of platforms they're going to be looking at, but we know that, for example, YouTube is very important. Reddit is one of them. So they go look at information. And, they do it in the speed of light, AI. AI is going to do researches very quickly. So the more you're there, the more you're going to be picked up by AI. So that's the whole point. If you want to know how to combine public relations and your GEO, SEO, I answer all my emails, nata@natapr.com. Super simple, nata@natapr.com. Reach out and I do many free consultations every week. I love to hear what you're doing and what are your challenges out there. So please reach out, and I can't wait to meet you very soon. Hopefully you'll be joining me also next month for the next episode of the Nata PR School podcast. Thank you for watching. Hey, you want to learn more about how to implement PR strategies? Head on to natapr.com and get on our list. You will also receive the Nata PR model on how to create a successful PR campaign. If you want to become a client, just send us an email to nata@natapr.com. Talk to you next week. À la semaine prochaine.